Got some hot coffee here to wake me up for the final day of the month of November 2025. We're coming up to the end of 2025. Good morning, Red Mages. Well, in 1 minute it'll be afternoon. Hello. Another year of games being played has happened here on the stream. We got Red Mages and Gizmo here. Hello, guys. How's it going? I'm going to be doing more of... I'm not going to be doing this. I thought about doing this, but I felt like it was time to go back to this. So, this is what we're going to be doing. This, I know, you'd much rather this than this, right? You'd much prefer Magic Johnson, wouldn't you? I don't blame you. Look at this slamming, jamming basketball action. How could you resist this? Meanwhile, I'm gonna eat a grape. I'm eating grapes today. Coffee and grapes. It's my lunch. Grapey. Some coffee. Those are big grapes. Before we do this, let's talk about the year of Fliptendo, the year of streams. It's been another action-packed year of streams. You know, the beginning of the year, I was finishing up UFO 50, which took a while. Oh, the beginning of the year, I played through Kingsfield 3. Does everyone remember that? That took a long time. But that was really good. I hadn't played Kingsfield 3 in a while. And I was finishing up UFO 50. Like, there was still like a bunch of games, like starting from Rail Heist, Campanella 2. Then I went to the Philippines in February. I played Valbrace. While I was at the Philippines, I came back and I played more UFO 50 games. I took a break from UFO 50 for like months to play just arcade games. Like we were working on Darius 1cc for about a week. And I played R-Type 2 and Rambo 3. That was pretty fun. And I did some more Fliptendo, like starting at 8:36 in April. Before that I played through Equinox again. I replayed Equinox. Does anyone remember that? Equinox.
Through this game many
That was
times,
pretty
and I've
fun.
even streamed this game before. Ubik? I don't even know that. But I'm streaming it again because it's awesome.
Yeah, I streamed it again because it was
Stream it
awesome.
again.
I did another Equinox I replayed. That's one of the few games that I've replayed for stream. And I did some Fliptendo after that from like 8:36 Don Doko Don to 8:41. Some Japanese game. Played through Ikari Warriors 3, Image Fight, and Masked Ninja Hanamaru. What was Image Fight again? What was Image Fight? Do you guys remember Image Fight?
Remember?
I guess I finished it? Oh yeah, this game. That's right.
Oh,
The music
song
sounds like
something. I can't place what it is. That's
Food Glorious
That's
Food.
gotta be
It sounds like
good.
Food Glorious Food.
Burn, 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 burn.
Food
So
Glorious
this is the boss
Food.
of
Does anyone
stage
remember
3.
that? That's right. And Masked Ninja Hanamaru. April was Amiga April. What Amiga games did I play through this year? Did you play through Equinox during the Equinox? Horrible Hog. I'll have to do that for the next Equinox. I wasn't really paying attention to the Equinox. When does the Equinox happen? And does everybody do that? That's a good idea, Horrible Hog. I should have. See, for the Amiga April this year, I did full playthrough of Moonstone, Agony, The Plague. The Plague was fun. And you played some other games like Zone Warrior that I didn't finish. Maybe I got to go back to Zone Warrior. Then May was Replay May. Like last year I did Variety May, but this year I did Replay May. Should I go back and do Variety May again next year? Replay through a bunch of games. Then in June, I finally got back to UFO 50, played some more of that. But then we had to take a break from that for June Boy, playing like a ton of Game Boy games in June. I did full playthroughs of Super Mario Land 1 and 2. And the first TMNT game, Nemesis, Rubble Saver. That's an interesting game, like the Game Boy sequel to Miracle Rocket. I never knew that had a sequel. Oh, and in between there, I found time to finish Shiren the Wanderer. Red Mages remembers that. I did full playthroughs of all the Castlevania games on Game Boy and Seiken Densetsu as well, the first one, which I'd never played before. Sword of Mana. And then we got back to UFO 50, and I finally finished UFO 50 with like the 50 cherries. I finally finished it.
Not
around
cherry.
June. Took a while to beat Cyber Owls.
Been about 3. I'm not gonna spend a ton of time like figuring it out. Maybe more. Yeah, just in here. Okay, 1 second. I mean, dry lizard, dry, but the dry, like there's
Where's the menu?
Bloodborne and Sekiro. Cherry.
Where's the 50
seems
cherry
not-
menu?
There's a seen it.
RPG, but after the debate, we got the.
We did it.
Well, I guess there's this screen.
There's a big puzzle. Yes.
And I played through Miasma Tower as well. And then there was more Fliptendo in July from 842 to 848. But Fliptendo was put like it had a big project standing in the way I didn't see coming. Morio Senki Madara. Actually, I played through 2 RPGs in there. I also played through Mashin Ayuden Wataru Gaiden, which was based on the same anime as Keith Courage and Alpha Zone. So then I had to finally I finished like the main dungeon. It's Shiren. I do want to go back to Shiren. Maybe I want to go back and play the first one. With Dragon Quest V. But I play more of those. Yeah, those games are really good. Morio. So yeah, Mashin Ayuden Wataru Gaiden. I played through that, and did a full playthrough of Keith Courage and Alpha Zone on TurboGrafx. Finally, and then we did a full playthrough of Morio Senki Madara. But that playthrough is stretched out through my next Philippines trip. I was playing it in the Philippines, and I came back and I finished it. The game was good. Morio Senki Madara. It was long, but it was good. And then we left off at 852 Target Renegade. That's where we left off here. Then I did Horror Month, like a full playthrough of Tokyo Twilight Busters. There was some other cool games like Overblood, and then science fiction action PS1 theme for November. You gotta play more Mystery Dungeon games. And now we're back to Fliptendo again, 853. The game that comes after, Target Renegade. Wasn't really that interested in like doing a full playthrough of Target Renegade. It's trouble. Let's try to get through some more Fliptendos, huh? Fast Break. Magic Johnson's Fast Break, another sports game. So exciting, right? But there is some exciting NES games coming up, or Famicom games, I should say. Like pretty soon. Burai Fighter seems like a good game. I've never done a playthrough of Burai Fighter. And then Megami Tensei 2, finally. I guess I'm going to do a full playthrough of that and map that. And then after that, Crystallis, and then after that, Final Fantasy 3. Some big games. Some big games. But let's check out Magic Johnson's Fast Break. All right, we're getting to it. Horrible Hog, how are you doing today? Yeah, it's probably no double dribble. Oh, I remember this music though. That's right. This is it's got some Follin music. Game's got Tim Follin music. I don't know if this game is any good, but here's Matching Johnson. Let's listen to the Tim Follin music. Probably the only appeal of this game is the Tim Follin music. How's everyone doing? Did you guys all have a good Thanksgiving? I probably asked you that yesterday, but you guys all have a good Thanksgiving. That's good, Horrible Hog. Really? Great? That's great. Me too. I'm doing great. I had a good holidays. It was enjoyable. I made a water pie. That was exciting. Yesterday we shoveled snow. That was fun. Then we came in and we had muffins and coffee and food. That was good. I just purchased my plane tickets to go back to the Philippines next February. Gonna be going back for a 4th time in February. Good Horrible Hog. Speaking of horrible hogs, my wife bought 2 pigs for me. 2 baboys, as you say in Filipino. They're waiting for me. They're gonna be, when I get back to the Philippines next February, they're gonna become lechon. So I'm excited. We're gonna be going to the beach, Palawan. I'm also gonna spend more time in the mountains. I only got to spend a couple days in the mountains last time because, you know, I got a motorcycle burn and I had to go to the hospital. But this time, no motorcycle burn. I'm gonna ride those motorcycles much more carefully. This music's quite good, isn't it? Is this the only Tim Follin track in this game? Or is there more? Because I've heard this track before, but I haven't heard anything else for this game. Tim Follin is really good, doesn't he? I feel like we don't even really need to play this game. Just listen to the music is enough. Like, that's the experience of this game. All you need is this music. Who cares about the game? Well, you could earn millions of dollars in this game. That's probably how much Magic Johnson earned per game. Oh, that's what the game looks like, by the way. This is like a 2-on-2 basketball game. It doesn't look good. This is what the game actually looks like. I haven't been noticed. Oh, Pepsi sponsored this game. You guys like Pepsi? Neither. I prefer Coke. Alright. That was the Tim Follin music. It's damn good. Oh, you can play this 4 players. How's that work? Does it support the 4 score thing? This looks, yeah. You got 5 difficulty settings. I like a select screen like this. Like, if you press select, you can't change the arrows with the keys. You have to press select. And it doesn't, like, keep going down. It goes down and then it goes back up. Okay, I'm a rookie. I will play on rookie level. Oh, there's some more Tim Follin music, little stinger there. No in-game music though. All right, I'm the blue guy. Oh, dude, this game looks pretty bad. Dude, no in-game music.
The graphics are kind of bad. How do I... Man. He's faster than me. 3-pointer. Yeah, I get the rebound. Okay, dude, going for a layup. What? He took it out of my hands. What? Beat him up! Where's the punch button? Okay, just keep going diagonal, I guess. What? He's like stealing it out of the air as I try to shoot, apparently. You can play this 4 players, you know. What? The shooting of the ball doesn't feel very good in this game. Like, it's really weird. It seems like it feels like they're just grabbing it out of midair. I guess they get an automatic rebound. That looked more like a normal shot. 3-pointer. Oh, apparently that was... Wait, have I been scoring? Oh, I'm scoring when that happens. I've been scoring. Oh, damn. Well, I'm playing on the easy mode. I wouldn't want to play this game on, like, the not easy mode, you know. I didn't even know the ball was going in, because, like, it's kind of hard to tell what's going on. Backcourt violation. Thanks, Magic Johnson. It's like the one pixel art of Magic Johnson's face is all the game has. And he's always got that, like, grin on his face. Fast break. Okay, scored. Oh, score again. Punch him. Mash the buttons. I got it. I'm winning. This game's... I mean, I don't know. It's probably not the worst basketball game. Yeah, you could say that again, right? Oh, you son of a... What? This game is playable and all, but like, man, this seems so boring. I mean, of course, sports games usually seem boring. This is so... It just seems so low effort and boring. No in-game music or anything, and it's just, what was that? Did they just score twice? The Tim Bola music is so good. But why would you play this game? I guess it's not the worst, though, you know? Most of these basketball games is just stuff I wouldn't really want to play. Like, you know, I remember Hoops was not good either. And I don't know, a lot of these games are boring. There's no NBA Jam. Great effort, don't let up. Go to the boards. Good advice. Little tiny bit of that Tim Bola music. Tim Follins letting his talents, like, the most factory-produced, ghetto, poverty games. It's just dull.
I mean, I guess it plays fine. And I don't like sports games anyway, so you can't really trust my opinion. But, I mean, so like maybe it should be like a 3 out of 10. It's just, you know, this is kind of underwhelming. Like, I guess it plays okay. It plays simple, which is kind of good for a sports game. But I thought I had the ball. Oh, wow, he stole it back again. Well, they're like seriously catching up all of a sudden, the computer. They've just been scoring at... They just keep stealing the ball and scoring like one after the other. I'm playing on the easiest mode. All of a sudden. What? Dude, Mr. Leo, hello. Hey, Mr. Leo, do you notice anything different today? We're not playing PS1. Did you notice that? Me, three-pointer. What? I should have not gone for the three-pointer. What? Just immediately stealing the ball. Mr. Leo, do you like Magic Johnson? Do you like Tim Follin? This is the game for you. Hell, is he getting like more aggressive as the game goes on? They were barely scoring in the first half, and all of a sudden they're scoring a ton. Shoot, get it in. No, dude, the ball didn't go in. I can still win. No! Mr. Leo, have you heard of this thing called Fliptendo? Oh, what? I stole it, but because I was mashing the buttons, I immediately passed it back to that guy. He's at 38 now. Yes, you don't have to press anything to steal the ball. You just have to rub up against them. Shouldn't be mashing. Great bomb. Mr. Leo, do you like a great bomb? This game... What is that steal? Oh my god! What? The computer's going crazy! Better not make that. They go so much faster than you when they're on defense. If they want to steal the ball from you, it seems like they can just do it whenever they want. Look how fast he goes. What the hell is that? You know? Oh! Oh. I'm looking forward to Megami Tensei 2. Whatever. Obviously not going to win. I'm looking forward to Megami Tensei 2. I'm a little bit scared as well because I know it's going to take so long. So I'm trying to... I don't think I can do it next month. Megami Tensei 2 because I think I really want to play Suikoden games. Maybe even more than one. Soon. I've been really wanting to play a nice, comfy Japanese RPG on not the NES, on like Super Nintendo or PS1. But maybe we'll play them concurrently. I don't know. Mr. Lee, I wish you'd give me some of his magic. This is the easiest difficulty mode. This is the easiest out of 5 difficulty modes. The easiest. And it's like this. Oh! What could you even be doing differently? Sports games are always so ridiculous. Like classic 8-bit sports games with their like difficulty. in the one player mode. Usually, I swear they're usually not that much fun in the one player mode. What is that? Look how fast the dude's moving. What? How do you, like, take it from me from behind like that? I can't do that to him. It's unbelievable. I know, Mr. Leo, that's what I'm... Yeah, I know, Mr. Leo. Yeah, totally. I mean, these aren't really that much fun to play in one player anyway. Like, usually the whole point of these games is to play in two player. Yeah, baseball games, yeah. I mean, all the sports games are like that. Like, what am I supposed to do? He moves so much faster than me. It's just kind of try to zigzag, generally. There's no way. What? How come I can't steal the ball? Oh, look at that immediate steal and score. Also, like, the crowd sound effect gets annoying pretty quick. Every single time somebody scores. Oh, look at that. I got the ball multiple times. Gotta try to steal it when he tosses it in, I guess. How do I steal? Oh, what happened? No, I didn't know I had the ball. I'm not Magic. I wish I was Magic. You just gotta get right up close to the thing and then... See, if B button just switches play... Oh, man. B button just switches player. A button makes you, like, jump. I don't think there is a button for stealing, so it's just random. You just have to be close to them, but... You like this, I guess? I don't know. Oh, maybe it is the A button at the right time. Oh, come on! I stole it. Come on! I'm only 8 points behind. Maybe I can make a comeback. No! I needed that. I can't win. You know, if you think about it, though, Mr. Leo, ocean waves and seagulls, doesn't that sound like people cheering at a basketball game in real life? Bases Loaded was probably the sports game I played the most as a kid. I still think it's like one of the best overall NES sports games. I think it's just like a really well-made, good, solid game. How many shots is he going to get? Oh my god. Let me have a chance here. Just get right under the net. Better go. Dude, what? How did he magically teleport the ball into his hands? What? Dude, how did he steal from there? Again, he teleported the ball into his hands. The computer gets cheaper and cheaper every quarter. Even on easy mode. I'm like not making shots even right under the basket anymore. Again! Oh my, he just steals it from behind like that. Like he's not even touching me and he just steals it. It's magically. I stole it. Good. That time I stole it.
Mr. Leo, I'm giving you a backcourt violation. All right? I'm sorry, but I've got to be fair. What? How did that not go in? You could almost catch up. I can almost catch up. I'm sort of learning the trick to stealing the ball now. I think that with these sports games, they seem so impossible at first, these sports games, but it's like all about finding out some sort of cheap tactic that always works against the computer. It's all about learning whatever cheap strategy. How did that not go in? Oh my god. Get out of here. How did I not get that? Bullshit. Yeah, that better go in. Better go in. Yeah, oh dude, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. That shit didn't go in. No! Yes, okay, good. I'm glad that didn't go in. Don't let him have it anymore. I can do it! I can win! I can win, Mr. Leo! I've learned the secret! The Magic Johnson magic! I've got the magic! Oh! I won. I'm the champ! I won the game. There, I've beaten this game. Does that count? I got some money. What was the NES Mania win requirement for this game? Probably is like to win in the hardest difficulty mode, I bet. Let's find out real quick. Let's find out while we listen to the music. Yeah, it's just that one digitized face that keeps showing up throughout the game. That led this silly grin that he has. Okay, wait, let me find out. Where do I still have that somewhere? Oh yeah. Here it is. Listen to how good this song is, though. You made an edit to that face with PMR's head? Oh, I would like to see that. Wait a second. Let's look at the NES Mania for this game. Man, this is not good song. I think this has been on the playlist before. I think this is Follins, yeah. I think it has been on my playlist. Too bad it's just this one track, though. Too bad he didn't do, like, in-game music. In-game music would have helped. The game is okay. Actually, I started to enjoy it there towards the end. Once you kind of learn how to steal the ball from the computer, like, it's alright. It's really simple. It's a really simple basketball game. It's not that attractive looking. Got no in-game music. That would have helped. All right, let's look at this. Okay, my YouTube thing is like all messed up. What do I do? Is it control?
So it just
Alt
gives
control?
one player, 4 players, and that's it. Mastertronic Inc. Pepsi Cola and Pepsi are registered marks. Magic Johnson, born in August 14, 1959.
Magic Johnson stats.
1959, really? Fast break. Big earners.
Oh, wait a second. You can't see the TMR code. Look at the TMR cover there. So he finished the game in 18 minutes, beat a single game. The requirement, this was game 339. The requirement was just beat a single game. Probably there's no special screen you get for beating it on a harder difficulty. It's like the same, like it's a very low effort game. So they didn't do, there's like no campaign mode. There's no special screen for beating a harder. Oh look, I'm in the chat. I'm talking to Dick Swibbler in the chat. Look, guys. What did I say to Dick Swibbler? This one seems super lazy. That's true. Good point, Flipsider. Oh, look. Noted celeb. MC Arenice. Put some tacos in the chat. I remember Treble 4. I remember Neustria. This looks like shit. That's true, Neustria. Remember all these people? Big Swivel, I know, yeah. Whatever happened to him? Not just him though, like all these people. When was Gizmo around for Vidoku? I remember all these names because I was like lurking in this chat. This was like my main Twitch hangout for years. It's like if not these days it's kind of changed to macaw, but that title music pretty much makes this the best NES game ever, no matter what comes after it. There you go. Well, I mean, not really, but it is really good music. Arguably one of Follins' better tracks. They're a really good track. Gizmo PT, you were there. Gizmo PT. So you were kind of like Chat GPT. Chat PT. Yeah, you had the same initials as Chat GPT. Gizmo, how about that? Where's the thing that Mr. Leo made? Can we see that? Is that in here somewhere?
Overkill.
Yeah, he did speedruns of Hollow Knight a little bit, and then he went back to doing speedruns of Cuphead. Apparently he got... well, look, there's me again. Good thing... Oh! T-Mar was just talking to me. Let's hear that exchange. Let's see what he said to me.
Yeah, you see the timer is stopping, so this is a faster way.
Oh, somebody just said true to me. What did I say? Not surprising for an NES-related chat. I don't know. What, talking about NES games? Us 35 guys watching video games on the internet need to stick together. Near the end. Yeah, he got some sort of world record in Cuphead just a little bit ago. Like 80% or something like that. He got it back. His special category for Cuphead. And he's been working on hit lists now. He's just like non-stop Cuphead. And I check in once in a while.
Flipsider.
Good thing there is TMR chat for us to stick together in. And then he says, that's true, Flipsider. See, look at that interaction. Classic.
Oh, great bomb!
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, Mr. Leo, we're not getting any younger.
That was a great bomb.
Pretty soon you're going to have to grow a beard.
TMR, Are you to do a taco break stream at 355 games? Yes, I will. Wait out, West Dave.
Well, West Dave. I think
I
he used to
will.
come to my stream long time ago. I think I still see him in Macaw stream once in a while.
Oh, he jumped.
You have to grow a beard. See, that's the thing, is like once you start to grow older,
great
Mr.
bomb,
Leo,
huh?
the only thing you can do is grow a beard. You have to grow a beard.
Go.
Because that's what you do when you're aging. You grow a beard. Red Mages is gonna grow a beard,
Guys.
right?
Really?
Monocule. Hey, thanks. I try. Okay, so there's the Magic Johnson. I keep wanting to say Michael Jordan. They both have MJ as their initials. Magic Johnson face. It's just like, it's funny because like anytime there's like a penalty or anything happens in the game, an announcement, it's just this face with the text under it. It's like the laziest shit. Where's the? Oh man, it's not on here. Mr. Leo said he did a TMR face with that he did a takeoff of that was a TMR face, but I think it might not be on the video because these videos are not the whole streams. They're not the whole streams. It's just, it's just like it's just limited to the gameplay of the game. Some of the stuff around it was not saved. I don't think it's on here. Yeah, Mr. Leo, that sucks. I don't think it's saved anywhere. Hey, Monocule, how's it going? Look, we're back to Fliptendo, Monocule. Speaking of Fliptendo, it's always good to like go back and get a little bit of TMR nostalgia. I think Monocule is not... Monocule, you're never a TMR watcher, right? Unlike, a bunch of us in this chat. Red Mages, Mr. Leo, Skittles, Gizmo, we're all TMR watchers, but that's how we like first met. But Monocule is he comes from a different origin. He's got a different origin story. Monocule, I think I just saw, as I was going through and YouTubing, my YouTube channel, I just added the Ghosts and Goblins. I just yesterday added all the Amiga games. The first time I played Amiga Week. Let's see, Seiken Densetsu 3 is up now. My full playthrough of Seiken Densetsu 3, all the holiday streams, my grinding streams for Umihara Kawase Shun are up now. My plays, it was all like during the holidays of like 2020. Super Mario 35, I did a bunch of playing. This is when this game just came out. It was only available to play from 2020 to 2021. My playthrough of Dark Souls on stream, Threads of Fate, some other stuff. The one time I ever streamed Among Us, which is pretty funny because I was just basically annoying to everybody else and didn't really care what was happening in the game. Yeah, all the Amiga Week. This is my first time streaming Amiga. It has been, Monocule. It's been a couple months. I felt I needed to get back to it. Some other subscriber requests, Spanky's Quest, Artie Lightfoot. And then, do you guys remember the playthrough of Arcade Ghosts and Goblins? So, like I said, from looking at the videos, I believe this playthrough, notable for me being, like, this is, personally, I consider this to be the hardest game I've ever beaten on stream. Like, between this, what do you guys think? Between this and Rad Racer and Mike Tyson's Punch-Out specifically for beating it on emulator, which is much harder to do, I think, than... But like, and maybe Battletoads as well. But
beyond
like,
unfair, basically.
this game is like the hardest. I was stuck on level 6 for like 16 hours, something like that. Just grinding just the same level. You guys remember? Does anyone remember that? Red Mages wasn't here. Look, Monocule's in the chat. He was back when he was blue.
Kawase. The Umihara Kawase series.
Is this the first... Monocule, was this your first stream that you ever watched? Do you remember? Because this is the first time I'm noticing your name in the chat.
The original one is on Super Nintendo.
And I don't think you were ever around before
like a little girl with a fishing line. It's like a grappling hook platform.
A personal favorite stream?
It's very, very technical.
Probably. The Clip Show.
But it's one of my favorite platformers because it just feels...
They did,
like the moves down. It feels
for a birthday, either 2022 or 2023, the Clip Show, where we just watch clips.
Yeah, I mean it's just
Skittles is right. I guess I'm vain or something, but I do really enjoy
like
to
where they
watch
decide to fly
clips
is
of
random.
myself.
So if they just decide to hover
videos
on
and
top
clips
the
of
screen,
myself.
it's just- you're kind of fucked.
It's just like it's kind of like going down memory lane. So I really enjoy that kind of stuff. Yeah, I enjoy doing it, and I enjoy
Okay, that was a good.
probably
bet.
enjoy to look at it again. I want to do another clip show at some point. There's a bunch of new clips. Monocule, how are you doing today? It's good to see you, Monocule. Corey, you've been yellow for a long time, Monocule. I almost forgot that you used to be blue. Monocule, did you remember you used to be blue? You're yellow now. Mr. Leo used to be red, he became pink. Skittles used to be like red, and then he became pink, and then he morphed into like some sort of like violet that he is now. Which is good for variety. He can't be the same
There we
color as
go.
Mr.
You
Leo.
know, that's what I know what I did wrong last time. I didn't do the extra little jump.
Monarchy used to be
Apparently
dark
that
blue.
extra
His
jump
name barely shows
is
up
critical
against my Twitch
importance.
background. I guess that's why he changed it.
Because it worked a lot better.
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
extra
you're right.
jump there. You
There was
jump
maybe
to the
like
left,
another
you jump to the right,
dark
and you
blue
do extra
person
straight
that I was
up
getting
jump
confused with.
in those specific positions.
You sort of adopted Insane Nacho's color. Insane Nachos was showing
Like
up on
in,
my streams up until this point. He was like just on a stream in here somewhere. I don't know where. Dan Schoning's in here. He hasn't been around for a while. Tam was still showing up regularly at this point. There's Gmail. Another noted streamer. There's Demo Core. Brigand was still showing up at this point. Sapphire Drew. Haven't seen Brigand in quite a while. It's been a few years. Don't know what happened to him.
I know how I feel.
Haven't seen Insane Nachos for a few years either. I don't know what happened to him. He was in one of these streams I was looking at. Forget.
Here it is. Put it as well.
So Sapphire Drew.
Stupid. Rumor has it.
Well,
There's
I don't know if you remember,
main
but
man. It's good.
there was this. He started to get. He was always a little
Oh,
bit
this
on the
tournament.
obnoxious
Oh,
side
that's right. I never did find where.
and kind of
Now I know.
a little bit jerkish, shall we say?
I
But
guess it's useful
he
if you,
started
like,
to
want
get
back
worse
to the
and worse
mainland
in
and you can't
regards
afford
to
something and then you wanna come back
subscriber
to it.
requests. Like he got more and more bossy,
Exciting.
and sometimes he would just sort of
Inconvenient place
he
for
liked to
anything
back
else
seat,
is.
and I would like ask him not to back seat, and he would keep doing it. And he would get, kind of uppity if like I tried to act like, what do you mean it's not backseating, that
Maybe
kind of
there's
thing.
another secret? We keep
And
going
but it was even worse when it came to his own subscriber requests. He would insist on like not only backseating but like being really rude about it, and even like insulting my gameplay.
What could this be?
And I kind of snapped at him about it at one point.
Exciting.
And well, like there was the time that was the worst was the playthrough of Super Mario Special on PC 88.
Oh, that's how you get to that.
Like he was getting basically extremely abusive during that whole stream. I think Monocule might remember. And because of that, that was the stream that made me stop subscriber requests. Like I stopped because of that. Sort of because of him. It wasn't only because of him. It was also because,
What if they hid a treasure chest
Like-
in like the bottom? Let's just check.
it was like I didn't really like
Just check.
how with subscriber requests,
Just check.
people would get really,
You can dig up, can you?
kind of.
What? Oh, are you serious?
Well, it's not so much like he was the only one that
Oh,
was
come on.
actually rude and
It's
bossy.
gonna make me go back and turn those switches
But
off
other
again.
people would be
Come
like,
on.
know-
Oh, I hate you, game. Why would you do that?
They would sort of get like people would get
You have to do
kind of like anxious about the use of their time, and I didn't like the effect that it had on
I
the
guess
chat.
that's why that short
And also like it's
hate you, game. Why would you?
I would always, although I played a lot of cool games because of it, I always kind of prefer to pick my own stuff as well.
Damn it.
And the sheet, keeping track of the
Oh,
sheet
there's
was getting
something
more and more out of
wait,
control.
Oh, no, that's where you start from.
So he kind of flamed out, and he's never come back since then. After that, after I took away the subscriber requests, he flamed out and he
Good
never came
game.
back. It's
No,
fine
it's
because
a
like he was
shortcut.
kind of unpleasant a lot of the time. So, whatever. I mean, I don't really regret it. I don't regret
Actually, that might
not
even
doing
be
this anymore.
necessary.
It was too much of a
Probably not the right
hassle
way to
doing
go.
subscriber requests. It was a cool system, but it was also too much of a hassle. And you know, and like it wasn't worth it for the money because Twitch takes not really worth it to, unfortunately, to actually to try to encourage subscriber requests because Twitch takes half the money from them, or sometimes in some cases more than half. I think now. And they did a weird thing where they changed it so that it's a different subscription has a different cost based on what country you're from, which seemed like it was maybe like an excuse to like for them to essentially get more money, but they also like devalued subscriptions even more by doing that generally. Yeah, the RGG stuff got really complicated, but really TMR should have just simply it was kind of it was a really out of control system, but he always he didn't take enough of a stand. He didn't have enough of a firm idea of what he wanted to do with it, so he always kind of let himself get kind of pushed around by like chat, like wanting to do this, wanting to do that. I thought the Gizmo's RGG3 system was like pretty neat with the coins, but you have to sort of take charge and just say, okay, we're going to do it like this, and people that can complain, just shut up, you know? And he's never willing to do that because everybody had their own idea of how RGG should work. It was cool. I've thought about doing it, but at the same time, it seems like it's a good idea for generating like donations for your chat. It seems like a really good idea. It seems to work really well, and I have no doubt that it could be like good, for my stream as well. But I don't really want to be forced to play like weird random. I'd rather pick my own games to play. There's so much stuff. Then the main thing is there's just too much stuff that I want to play. There's stuff that I want to play and I want to play the stuff that I want to play, So having to like be stuck in some like lame game for hours and hours on end is going to take too much time away from like the stuff that I want to do. But I like the idea. I like the concept. In small doses, I think doing that kind of thing could be fun. But it just takes too much time. It takes way too much time. For somebody like TMR, it makes more sense where he doesn't really if left to his own devices, he'd rather just like pick one game and speedrun it endlessly. And I don't want to really do that with my time. For him, like it's but like I have a lot of stuff I actually want to play. But for him, like RGG, I guess makes a lot of sense. It is about you, Monocule. No, it is about you. That's true. Can't watch more Cuphead. Yes. Yep. A little bit. You said you were gonna do it. We wanted to do it too. At 2:30. Okay. Yeah, you could probably make a lot of money. I'm sure you can make a lot of money. I could probably really increase the amount of money I make from donations. It would be. I don't know. Maybe I should consider doing it. I sometimes I go back and forth on it because it could be fun. You could discover cool games from it, but you could also get mired in it. I don't know. Yeah, I love Cuphead is an amazing game, and I'm always pleased when my niece and nephew still really like Cuphead, and every once in a while they'll kind of want to play it or want to watch it. My niece especially, my niece doesn't play it, it's too hard for her, but she likes to watch it, so. It's a really cool game, I don't mind going back to it to play it more, but there's almost no game, even Umihara Kawase, I don't want to play endlessly. For months at a time. Like, that's too much. That's why I'm not a speedrunner. I'd rather just play my own stuff. Magic Johnson's Fast Break is okay. It's not very good. But once I sort of learned how to play with, like, stealing the ball, it started to become a little bit more fun. I'll give it a 4. The music is... just this track is amazing. but there's no music in game. Now, I shouldn't, I don't know. I mean, if I'm just rating this track, it's probably a 9 or a 10 out of 10, just to be clear. And this is the only track in the game. So you might be tempted to like look at that number and think that I'm just essentially rating this track, in which case it'd be like, why is it only a 7? It should be more. But the problem with the game is the actual experience of playing it. Like it needs more music. Like it needed more. This track just is not enough, The game feels too dry and unfinished. I guess I finished it though, technically. Like that's it. Just beating the game once in any difficulty counts as finishing it. So I beat that game. I'm gonna count that as like another game beaten for the purposes of Fliptendo. So that's a free extra game beaten for my list here. I think that's good. We spent like more than half this stream not even playing this game, just talking about NES Mania, my history of streams, RGG, and that's fine. Did you guys think so? Yeah, Barai Fighter. That game seems cool. I've never played it too much, so I'm looking forward to getting into that. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I'll give it a 4. I'll give it like a slightly generous 4, I think. Let's put it into the Fliptendo ranking here. Barai Fighter does seem cool. Alright, yeah, I don't know, let's see. But, it's probably more like around a 3.5. Put it like around here. Let's put it right here. Magic Johnson's Fast Break. Not really too good. Not the worst. It does at least have a great song. But not really too good. Kind of an ugly looking game a little bit. And really could have used music in the in-game parts. Really seems low effort. Seems like something they whipped up super fast. Not a lot of effort put into it, like no campaign mode, no anything, like no bells and whistles. They barely even like had the time or effort to like put more than one scan of Magic Johnson's face. Like such a low effort game. It plays okay though. Like it's not the worst. That's what I'm gonna say about it. I played a little bit of NBA Jam in arcades. I think I played a lot more of it at home on Super Nintendo. I remember playing a bunch of that with friends. Anyway. Cool song, at least, though. But now we gotta move on to the next game, don't we, guys?